Alright everyone, you are back with Crazy Hands. Today we'll be discussing the MyPillow Classic, in this case Standard/Queen 18.5 by 28 Medium Fill. And MyPillow is not officially an As Seen on TV product, although you probably have seen it on TV, LOL. But at any rate, I will confess I've had one of these medium fills for 1.5 to 2 years now. Excellent product, my humble opinion. And this one came into my possession. I figured, well, why not do a whole unboxing and video review just to get into the details for those of you who might be thinking, can you trust those television commercials, or are they simply a bunch of fluff and cotton balls? So going down here, patented adjustable fill, washable and dryable, helps keep neck aligned, will not go flat, 10-year warranty, made in the USA. And there we have the smiling Mr. Lindell, who I believe might be running for governor of Minnesota. So that's a bit of a factoid for those of you who are interested. At the top, guaranteed the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own. Now if we rotate around to the side here, there's this little fitting guide, and it's based upon the t-shirt that you wear and your gender. So depending on the size of the shirt and the size of your gender, you can pick one of their varied options and with little specialties. I will just say from my personal experience, I thought the medium fill is excellent. I don't have any complaints. Prior pillows that I had used were either too soft or too lumpy or hard. And in this case, it was just right. And so I'm very much grateful for that. Just one quick thing. On the top, you have a handle. If you actually wanted to pack it back up and transport, that could be useful. And then finally, over here, there we go, we've got the patented interlocking fill and a little diagram demonstrating how it helps keep your neck aligned. Okay, so here we are. I've already broken the seal, as you might be able to make out, and we will begin the process of opening the box. Now, what mysteries lie within? Well, look at that, and you've got the MyPillow right there in some inviting plastic wrap. Oh dear, it is coming out. What might lurk within? And there we are. It is free of the marvelous little house. You might say, is there anything else in the box? Actually, you would be correct if you have that hunch, because here we go. Nice little packing thing. I know your afflictions and your poverty, yet you are rich. Revelations 2:9. And that's just kind of nice to have incorporated into the marketing. And I know that Mr. Lindell, I believe, is a very strong Christian. So we can get along to the pillow itself. Okay, so taking a look real quick at the tag, we have all new material consisting of shredded polyurethane foam, 100%, made by MyPillow in the USA, and also yet another little message from Mr. Lindell. Thank you for your purchase. He's obviously everywhere because for the most part he is MyPillow. And all across, as you're going to see, the fabric, MyPillow imprinted. So they're quite proud of their name and what they do. Just looking at it through the plastic, you can get a sense of how far it will depress. This is medium fill, so perhaps it seems a little bit firm, but when you actually put your neck and your head on it, as I said from my experience at least, it was good. Now, other people might disagree, and that's perfectly legitimate, and we're not trying to make it like, oh, you have to buy this product or it's perfect. Just thought I would make the point. Now I'm going to rotate around here, and we will liberate it from yet another prison. Look at that. So it's very soft. You can feel the little bits if you squeeze at the pillow. Almost if you were trying to massage it. Very nice material. That's just my personal opinion. Of course, there are going to be people who say, well, if you get the illustrious top end and spend $300 or $1,000, I'm sure they're out there, it would be better. Perhaps so. I'm just speaking from my personal opinion, and given that this is a relatively affordable item, I think it goes for $59.99, or you can get it for $40, probably even $30. Sometimes you find it in thrift shops, and that can be fine as long as it's been kept in decent condition. So we'll move on from this, and I'm going to show you sort of a demonstration of how the head would look if it was actually lying down trying to catch a wink or two. There we are, in position in all its magnificence, the MyPillow. I want to introduce you to a friend, the alien Nigel. Now, I'm doing this because otherwise I'd have to do some kind of bizarre selfie on the pillow and it would just look horrendous, and frankly, he's got a prettier face than I do. So, everyone say hello and thanks to Nigel. Now, I'm just going to lay him here. He's had a long day, quite sleepy. And you get a sense of the sort of depression in the pillow. If he turns to one side, quite comfortable. Again, speaking from my experience, we'll have to get maybe a poll, a survey of what he felt, but that'll be later on. It just gives you a good sense, and you can see how it's depressed. It maintains form a bit, but of course it's going to come back. And that's why I like this pillow. It's got a lot of durability, it's comfortable, and then we're going to, of course, discuss next the feature that is often promoted, which is that you can wash it and dry it quite easily. So moving on here, my lovely washer. I'm going to take the majestic MyPillow. It's never experienced this before, so it will be new, and place it inside. Now, because of the size of this washer, it fits in quite snugly, although I had a previous model which was a little bit smaller, and it worked fine. And you're going to find, in general, they run without an issue. They're going to come out a little bit damp, but as long as you air dry or even if you use your dryer, I just personally advise, because fabrics in general, air drying is superior. It just will cause them to last longer. So we are going to go ahead, and because it's top loading in the awkward location, I've got my little control device there. Release the twine, and it goes down, and we are ready to go. Alrighty, so now it is out, and you're going to find it will be a little bit damp, as I was noting, but not too much. And so at this stage, hanging it outside or even putting it in the dryer, it will be back to normal in a relatively short period of time. So that has been my review of the MyPillow Medium Fill. If you're interested, you can obviously like and subscribe, but overall I hope that I provided some adequate service, because ultimately it's about information and making better decisions.